One of the top and most popular paddling spots in Central Florida is Rock Springs Run in Apopka. Located approximately 25 miles, 40 kilometers northwest of Orlando. The best way to access this beautiful location is from King's Landing.
Welcome to King's Landing.
King's Landing is a place where you can launch your own paddling vessel, take a guided tour, or rent kayaks, canoes, or paddleboards. King's Landing is located about 2 miles downstream from the head of Rock Springs Run. Rock Springs Run is famous for Emerald Cut, one of the most stunning areas of a Florida spring and one you've likely seen in photos. This popular spot attracts visitors with its crystal clear blue waters and lush jungle-like surroundings. Unfortunately, during my visit, the spring water had taken on a brown and darker hue due to tannins leaching into it from recent rainfall. The Emerald Cut portion of Rock Springs Run is located just a short and moderate paddle upstream from King's Landing. Launching from here is also the best way to access Emerald Cut. This paddle, which takes approximately 1.5 hours round trip, is beginner friendly, though more effort is required when going upstream to Emerald Cut. Be sure to give yourself extra time if you want to relax and take photos.
So you're pretty much right here. Whenever you go down to our canal, you exit, you have a mile to the right and a mile to your left. The right hand side is that crystal clear water, but at the moment it's a little bit murky, so it's not crystal clear. So on the left side is more wildlife, so you can see gators. There's also going to be a sign that says blue bands. Turn around, make sure you don't pass that.
One of the best parts is that motorized vessels are prohibited, making the area even more serene. However, it's important to note that it can get crowded, diminishing some of its charm and tranquility. To avoid the crowds, visit during the winter months. If you're there on a cooler day, like I was, you'll witness the early morning mist rising off the water.
Chilly morning here in Florida.
Whoa! I met up with an online friend, Tom, aka Tenacious Tom, who is a local to the area. We had a blast paddling from King's Landing to Emerald Cut and part of Rock Springs Run, plus goofing around.
Yeah, baby! Woo! Tom's over here just ABC, always be crushing it!
You climbing trees! Come on!
Wait, how about this?
Paddle down.
Alright, we have Marybeth going through the dock. Coming through the keyhole. You gotta get low. All the way down. Watch your head. Yeah! Woo! Made it.
Baby!
We got a gator!
King's Landing! Thanks for joining on the
Adventure!
I'd recommend booking your launch, tour, or rental well in advance to ensure you get to enjoy this awesome spot. The full Rock Springs Run from King's Landing to Wekiva Island is 8.5 miles, 13.7 kilometers, and takes around 4.5 hours. Shuttles run only once a day from Wekiva Island back to King's Landing. If you're looking to catch the shuttle after doing the full Rock Springs Run plus Emerald Cut, you need to launch when King's Landing first opens. You can also paddle around the area, up the springs to Emerald Cut and back, and down part of Rock Springs Run before returning to King's Landing. This is what we did, and it offered the perfect blend of wildlife, vegetation, and made for a wonderful morning paddle.
You!
Since the Wekiva River intersects Rock Springs Run, other access points include Wekiva Springs State Park and Wekiva Island. Both of these access points offer rentals, allowing you to paddle upstream on Rock Springs Run or along the Wekiva River. Keep in mind that launching from King's Landing is the closest and best place to launch for visiting Emerald Cut. For the Wekiva River, you can also launch your own vessel from High Banks Landing, Katie's Landing, and Wilson's Landing Park. Regardless if you are paddling, Wakiva Island is a super fun place to swim, relax, and enjoy food and drinks. The head of Rock Springs Run is located at Kelly Park, which is down the road from King's Landing and is also a popular spot to enjoy the 68 to 72 degree waters of Rock Springs Run. Here is where you can swim, snorkel, tube, and relax on the natural lazy river. Note that you can't launch a paddle vessel at Kelly Park, and this area is roped off if you are paddling upstream from King's Landing. If you're planning to visit King's Landing, it's important to keep in mind that the entrance at Kelly Park can get crowded, often causing a lineup down the street, so be mindful not to get stuck in the Kelly Park queue. I highly recommend you check out this beautiful Florida spring for a paddle, not just for the blue waters and jungle-like spot, but the area is filled with lots of wildlife like otters, herons, turtles, fish, and alligators.